Welcome back to another tutorial. This one is a very purple smoky look, so to learn how to get it then just keep watching. So first of all I'm doing my brows, and for this I actually tinted them beforehand, which is very rare for me, so when I do it I take full advantage. So I'm not going to put any product in them, I'm just going to brush all the hairs up and then carve them out just to give them a little bit more structure. So for it I'm taking my MAC 226 and my Studio Finish concealer in NC15, and this just gives them extra shape. So all I'm doing is underlining and then blending all of that concealer out into the skin. And before the concealer you could see that it looked very unshaped, so this just really shapes them up. And then just to give them a bit more texture, I'm taking my Collection clear mascara and just flicking all of the hairs in the right direction and fluffing them up at the front. To prime my lids I'm using MAC Painterly Paint Pot and just blanking out the whole of my lid before the shadow. And for the shadow I'm using my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette and using the shade Warm Taupe with a Zoeva crease brush in 228. And you really want to just buff all of this colour all over the lid, and then I'm wrapping the same shade underneath my eye. And for the second shade I'm taking Antique Bronze and popping this into the outer third of my eye just to give it a little bit more depth and make the look a little bit darker and smokier. And then after I apply most shades I like to just go back in with the same brush I used for my transition colour and just buff out all the edges. Then I'm using Buon Fresco and popping this right into the centre of the lid where there's no colour, and this is going to be the main feature because this adds the more purpley mauve shade to the look. To highlight my inner corner I'm not using nylon today, I'm taking my Sleek palette and just popping a little bit of the lighter yellow and the lighter purple shade right into my tear duct. My favourite liner ever, I'm using my Natural Collection liquid liner and just creating a really nice wing with this. I say really nice because that justifies me doing it every single day, but yeah, I'm just winging it out. And then just a little trick to keep it nice and sharp, I'm taking the same concealer that I use underneath my brows and just really sharpening up the liner edge. And it's just a nice little trick so you don't have to use a wipe if you do your skin first. I've also popped on my lashes, which are In Vogue number 7s, and now it's time to highlight. So I'm taking my Anastasia Moonchild palette and using the shade Pink Heart and really going to town on this. And you can't have thought I was finished there. I'm adding a little bit of blue ice just to really intensify it and make it blinding. Now it's time for lips. So I'm taking Embellishment, which is a NYX Lip Lingerie and Cork lip liner, and I like to just start by lining my lips with this, but I'm mainly going to put the liquid lipstick over the lip line anyway, so this is just to darken up the edge and make my lips look a lot fuller. And then to blend, I just literally will use my finger and take off any excess product. And this is pretty much the final look. So I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel.